Alrighty, so we're going to be doing a showcase for Iori today, and unfortunately, I've already tried to run this or do the showcase in ungeared, and just like Terry, he sort of let me down a little bit. We got a little bit unlucky with some of our matches, so I figured we're just going to bite the bullet and switch over to geared PvP because I know that he's probably going to excel a lot more. Unfortunately, I just think if you're going to be running ungeared, you should probably just run the normal meta kind of stuff, just because it's what works. It's what actually gets wins. So yeah, the basic gist of the team is we're putting Ignites on with Kyo, of course. I do already have his Holy Relic, but we're not really calling this like a showcase for Kyo because we're going to be trying to focus on Iori's damage. I'm planning on doing a showcase for Kyo as well, just because I already have his Holy Relic, and I want to try to do maybe like the same sort of team setup, but instead we're going to try to put Monspeed on the team and try to use him as a damage dealer. I think that would be a lot of fun because I really like the Monspeed Kyo like concept. It's really cool. We're using Festival Gother, which isn't really my first choice. I was also thinking about trying to run the new Halloween Slater because you can use him to like disable certain cards and stuff like that, but we're basically just using Gother to cancel or like make sure that they can't buff with Margaret and cleanse. I did run into a match on ungeared PvP where they were using Gloxinia on a melee team, and because it's a recovery skill for Gloxinia, they were still able to get it off, which actually was insanely good. So if you're running into a lot of like Kyos and Ioris and stuff like that, you may want to try and use Gloxinia as a cleansing, recovery skill. It works out really good. Anyway, also we have Zeldris in the back because he's going to put on a ton of like little, I think it's defense down debuffs or something. I can't remember exactly what his debuffs do, but he puts on a lot of them. So we're basically going to try and stack as many debuffs as possible so that way we can get a lot of use out of Iori's Co-Destruction card. After looking at his his passive and everything, I think I need to try to use as many skills with him as I possibly can, so I put on a bunch of his attack related stats increases. So it looks like first we have a Bond team, which is not my favorite. Bond is pretty good against this team because I have 2 green units. So let's try to maybe get rid of Arthur since he got the extra stack from Kyo. I think we're just going to use both of Iori's moves right here at the beginning and hope we draw more. We're going to use that so that way Bond can't put up his buff card. 91k is not great. 124 on Arthur is pretty good though with a single target. So that's pretty nice. I might end up being able to kill him next turn with Kyo. It looks like I'm in a pretty good spot for it, honestly. I might be able to get his ult as well. Unless he puts up the stance here, which I assume he probably will. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah. Unfortunate. I think I can still probably kill him, though. We just won't be able to get our ult because of attacking into the stance here. I'm not too worried about Terry's counter, if I'm being honest. His counter just really just leaves me a little bit more wanting than I feel like I should. Like I don't think that his counter is really as good as I was wanting it to be, but it's fine. Like you can definitely pull off some interesting things with it, but not my favorite. So we've got Arthur down at this point. We got more merges for Kyo cards. We have one more Co-Destruction card on Iori, which is kind of nice. And they're just going to continue to gain stacks as far as Ignites goes. Ooh, pretty good damage there. Actually, that wasn't as much as I was expecting it to be. That was pretty high. That was pretty good damage, to be honest. Which he really didn't need to go... He really didn't need to take off my ultimate move gauge yet, but we may be able to kill him here if I'm being optimistic with it. Oh, yeah, Kyo's going to absolutely dominate him. Boom, boom, bang. And then, unfortunately, Iori just kind of goes to waste here. 157's not bad, though. He emerged a bond card there. We're going to pull Kyo's ultimate, which probably secures the win unless he just absolutely destroys me here. I think Kyo's damage reduction from the ult with all the ignite stacks on bond is helping quite a bit. So I very, very surprisingly have 6/6 on Kyo's ultimate. So I think we're in a really good spot. All right, ready, go. Boom, 446. Very good damage, honestly. 253 on that one. That one honestly was pretty impressive. I don't know. Let's hop into another one. Alrighty, what do we got? So we have a Margaret Kyo Gother team, which is kind of interesting. His Kyo's only level 80. I think he probably would have beat me in CC here. We got the extra ignites on Kyo. Unfortunately, I think... let's put up Jacklight, because it's probably the right thing to do. I really hate Iori's second card. Like his, oh, okay. I don't know why, but I didn't realize he forfeited. I'll be right back. We'll talk about it in a second. Alrighty, what do we got? We have a stance team, kind of like a taunt team. Well, no, it's not technically a taunt. It's like a mono blue team. Very interesting. Kind of bad for him because I have Iori who is green. We got Escanor as our extra here. Just curiously, I was gonna say in the last match, I really don't like that this move has infect on it. Like, it's okay, like it definitely prevents a lot of lifesteal and stuff like that, but at the same time, I just feel like it could have had, you know, like it could have gave ignites so that way he didn't have to be like a standalone, or like you didn't have to use him with Kyo per se or some other unit that's going to ignite. It would have been really nice in that regard. I guess it just is what it is. I also really hate his ultimate. The fact that it only just removes ultimate gauge is just that. Like, they could have put anything else on it and it would have been so much better. So that's pretty disappointing if I'm being completely honest. Let's go for... Tarmiel's much more annoying in my opinion, so let's go for Tarmiel. Boom, boom, boom. 101, not bad. 77. All right, fair enough. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we get it. You're edgy. What do we got? Another bond team, but he's got Kyo, so that's interesting. He's got pretty good CC as well. Who are we getting the extra ignites on? Hopefully Arthur. Arthur? Bond got him. Unfortunate. Increases damage dealt to hero with full ultimate gauge. Increases all heroes' damage dealt by 30% when attacking debuffed enemies. Oh, so he's also getting like massive increases right now. So let's go for just big stack. Oh, this is bot. Is this a bot? I think it was with as fast as those cards were. All right, just trying to get some stacks on Iori here. Well, we can go for Kyo's ultimate, I guess, which is kind of nice. If he puts up the stance, I'm just gonna have to move a card instead of attacking with it. Looks like it is going to go that way. Pretty good damage with that, unfortunately. Oh, he didn't, ooh. He's just going raw damage here. Yeah, this is a bad thing. Let's go for that right there. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty decent. If he didn't have Kyo on his team, I would be doing more damage, but it is what it is. Doesn't look like he's got... Oh, that was smart. Maybe it is a real player. I can't tell. I mean, he's making like correct plays at least. I'm not positive. He has, oh no, he has the relic. Okay. 6-6, baby. Maybe that. I don't know. I think without Iori, we're going to be cut down quite a bit on damage. That worked out pretty good. Boom. That actually did pretty good. But I think he's going to end up gaining all of that back pretty much. Yeah. Okay, we've got Twigo in the back. We really just need to focus Bon at this point, because if we don't, the Relic is going to end up biting us. It's very unfortunate that we're already missing Iori here. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. Wow, he's actually not doing that much. Kind of surprising. Let's go for... Let's try to make sure that he can't put up another Bond buff. That worked out really, really good, actually. Get rid of that. That actually did pretty decent damage as well. Not worried about this, really. It's not going to do a whole lot. This detonate card's going to hurt. It actually didn't do as much as I was expecting it to. He's really trying to beat down my man. Just out of curiosity, I think I'm going to lose this one regardless. Maybe not. Insane. Absolute madman. Unfortunately, he's going to get the ult off here, and I'm sure he's probably going to hit Kyo if he's smart. Went for Zeldris. I don't think that was the best move. He's got a lot of Ignite stacks at this point, so he's dealing really good damage. I think we tank the Kia, or the so close. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with Twigo's ult. If he would have went for Kyo with his Kyo, I honestly think he would have won the match, like right there. Wow, okay, that did a lot more than I thought it was gonna do. Okay, that's not good. I really want to AoE, but I think I don't know if I'll lifesteal back a lot more because of the ult. 203. Yeah, okay, I'll lifesteal back quite a bit. Okay. So I think I'm good at this point, because now I don't have I have 2 Ignite stacks on. Dude, he's doing mad damage. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. If he would have came back with that Twigo, I would have been so impressed. That was actually kind of insane. Okay, well, we're in Masters now. Alright, what do we got? We have a Margaret Escanor team. 316k. Oh my god. The fact that we're not going first is going to be not the worst, but definitely not good. That's not good. Of course he has 3 Escanor cards first turn. Well, that pretty much shuts me down, to be honest. Yeah, that shuts me down quite a bit. Pretty good damage there. Like, I mean, I think this is going to be a good, like, example of the team not being very good if they're using, like, super big meta stuff, because, like, obviously, like, I could have, like, much higher CC if I had, you know, Iori's cosmetics, if I had more, you know, Gother, you know, like, if I had my Gother built up more. Bruh, Escanor's ridiculous. But just in general, I think that I don't think that these KOF characters are going to be like super great in like higher tier PvP. Like obviously I know that Terry did, like, he's in the top 100 on JP. Like I understand that, I completely get it, but at the same time, he's also on the Bond team, and people are probably just ult rushing with him. So it doesn't really surprise me that he's that high, because I'm sure they're just using like 6-6 Terry and then just Power Strike AoE ulting and absolutely dominating, because why wouldn't you? So yeah. Okay, stun on him. I'm not really that worried about that. Actually, I don't know how this is gonna go per se, but Zeldris actually does good damage. Nice, we kill Escanar. Oh, but he's got Liz now, which is super annoying. Unfortunate. Well, I guess I wasn't ready for Masters, at least with this team. Pretty interesting. I think Iori's pretty, like, I think he could be a fun unit, but I feel like if you're in a higher bracket of PvP, you're probably not going to be able to use him, because people are just going to be using super meta stuff and just absolutely beating you down. So I don't know. I guess take it with whatever you want. If you want to give him, you know, UR gear, and you're willing to buy the cosmetics and stuff for all of your, you know, KOF units and everything, then you could probably hit some pretty high numbers and go first. But that's just not really something that I'm interested in doing, because I really don't see I don't see these KOF characters being meta for very long, like I said in the Terry video. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that too much, because I've pretty much touched on it a whole lot in yesterday's video. But yeah, we'll come back sometime later this week. I guess it'll be the next video that probably ends up coming out, where I'll mess with Kyo and we'll try to throw on Monspeed and see how that does. So I guess stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already to see more content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.